How risky is your stablecoin? The truth is there are levels of risk when it comes to how a stablecoin is backed. And if you don't understand the risk profile, you are most vulnerable of all. When it comes to centralized stablecoins and the risk there is a growing theory that in the US, there may not actually be a CBDC that gets launched because it already exists. Could it be that USDC already has everything the government wants in a CBDC? No privacy, full transparency, ready-made acceptance within crypto, and it's fully centralized. Is USDC the CBDC for US? Go think about that for a bit. But in the rest of this video, we'll focus specifically on the risk profile for decentralized stablecoins. The first and most risky category is endogenous collateral backing. Imagine an entity mints a token called BingPot. Then they have another idea. Let's create a stablecoin called USDB. So users can offer BingPot as collateral to mint this stablecoin. You could lock up $40 of BingPot and mint $20 of the stablecoin. What's the risk here? Well, this isn't a mirror image of Terra because they did this at a 1-to-1 ratio. Still, there are risks. This is the same basic equation for a death spiral, even though we've doubled the collateralization ratio. UST showed us 60 billion reasons we should be very careful about this. Another reason to look out is that the proposed House stablecoin bill in the US would basically create a 2-year ban on entities launching a stablecoin backed solely by another token that they also issue. That's the definition of endogenous collateral. A less risky category to take a look at is single asset backing. Let's say we launch a stablecoin and want to back it solely with one asset, maybe Bitcoin or Atom. Remember the first rule of crypto though, any asset can go to zero. And it's the moment where you don't believe that, or you ignore that first and fundamental rule of crypto, that you can get burned by it. If you make a stablecoin and only back it with one asset, you are violating that first rule and you're taking on that risk. The third category we'll take a look at is actually the safest risk profile, and it's the one that thankfully more and more top-tier decentralized stablecoins are moving into, and that is diversified exogenous collateral. Unlike endogenous collateral, where both the collateral and the stablecoin are minted by the same entity, exogenous collateral means collateral that comes from outside. For example, look at the diverse minting vaults for Silk. There are high-quality assets in here like Bitcoin, staked Ethereum, and proven Cosmos ecosystem assets, including several liquid staking derivatives. Silk has an over-collateralization ratio of about 340%. That means that roughly 3.4 times the market cap of Silk is locked up in the assets that are backing it as collateral. If those assets took a massive dip in value, Silk would still be solvent and safe. As a user, you want to do everything you can to make sure that something like UST never happens to your stablecoin bag. So be a little paranoid. Ask how your stablecoin could break and make sure you know where you're sitting on the spectrum of risk.